YouTube, what is going on? It is Mesa Sean back at it with Killzone Shadowfall. And God, it's been a long time. And wait, before you hit back on your browser there, because I know it's quite apparent from the feedback on my advanced warfare video that a majority of you are here for Destiny. Don't worry, but Killzone is what really launched this channel. And again, I only cover games that I truly love, but it's been just about a year since Killzone Shadowfall launched, so I wanted to do kind of a recap and kind of put all my thoughts together about this game, what I went through this year, what hopefully hear from you guys what you went through here. If there's people still here, sub to me for Killzone, because that's all I covered before Destiny. But God, I love this game. This game opened my eyes up and got me into Call of Duty Anonymous, basically recovering Call of Duty addict, and this game changed my ways. And I wouldn't be playing Destiny right now if it was not for Killzone Shadowfall. Now, as you guys can already tell, I am not a negative Nancy, and yeah, there's a lot of people complaining in the Killzone community because, listen, it was a launch title. What do you expect? You know, it's going to have problems, but not nearly as a problem, or at least, I don't know, for some reason, problems don't affect me as much as they do other people. I think sometimes, and guys, don't take offense, sometimes we as gamers seem a little bit entitled, but I absolutely love this game. Had a blast all year playing it, and I'm pretty, well, I don't know, but close, but I follow and talk with direct message some of the developers from Killzone, Jeroen, and been tweeting all year long with Poria, Steve, Sam, all you guys, Angie, you guys have been great. But let's talk about basically everything that's good first, and what things might have been a little bit of a bumpy road, so to speak. I suck at words, but basically, I thought it was a great title. I had a blast with it. Because it was a launch title, it did suffer from a few things, and they had to make some changes, and they didn't exactly go with the initial roadmap for rolling the game out, because, I mean, things change. It's a launch title. Brand new console, brand new title. Anyway, so let's get into it. So I'm only going to cover it from a multiplayer perspective and also their co-op Killzone Shadowfall Intercept, which launched last summer, which absolutely was a blast. Cannot comment. You guys know me. I never play solo campaign story missions, but from what I'm told, the story was phenomenal. And again, if you're, I know most of my subscribers are from Destiny, and if you feel like you're getting a little bored with Destiny or anticipating the new expansion, please pick this game up. You will not regret it. Such a fun game. Amazing graphics, amazing gunplay, just amazing everything. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. Now, to most people's dismay when they say it feels clunky and slow, I thought multiplayer was just phenomenally fast-paced, so action-packed, because and again, I'm speaking because I don't know who's watching this, if you're from Killzone or not, but basically when you play multiplayer, you're playing a Warzone where it's 12 people, usually 12 versus 12, and you play multiple objective game modes within one game. So you could play like a classic Warzone, which may just go on for 15-20 minutes, or you could play extended, which could take you 45 minutes. A lot of fun, and when you're playing 12v12, it is so much fun. There is no aim assist in this game, so it reminds me of, well, not reminds me of Destiny, but it's on the same level in terms of that it takes skill to down people in multiplayer. It's not like Call of Duty where you blow someone or shoot them in the toe and they die. Destiny does have aim assist, but Destiny takes a lot more to down people. Killzone is kind of, I would say, in between the middle. It does take an ample amount of shots to kill people as well, and it doesn't have aim assist, so in my opinion, it does take skill. Another thing is that in multiplayer, I've never seen a game that had more useful classes. See, Killzone Shadowfall, you've got we got 4 classes basically, and they're all useful. And I've never had a game that had so many weapons and abilities that all had uses for it. I'm used to typical FPS games, I'm not talking about Destiny, I'm talking about games before this, where I always use the same, maybe 2 guns and the same perks. Well, obviously, I'm referring to Call of Duty, but the same perks, the same guns and everything. In Killzone Shadowfall, they just had such a wide variety of different guns that, for me, not being a sniper, I fell in love with sniping in this game. That was probably one of my favorite things to do in Killzone Shadowfall, was to use what's called the Scout class and snipe people all game. A lot of fun. Now, the multiplayer maps I absolutely loved. I think there was maybe only one map I would actually be like, oh great, here we go again, which is Forest. But even that map, I still kind of had fun in it. But for the most part, love the maps. And one of the great things about Guerrilla Games is that all the DLC maps were free. And the expansion pass was $20, and you get extra class, you get extra weapons, you get co-op, Killzone Shadowfall Intercept Co-op, which I'll get into in a second, which was just oodles of fun and really opened my eyes up to, okay, Sean, you don't always just have to play multiplayer against people, and you can have a good time playing along with people. Now, in my humble opinion, I felt the connection all year was pretty good. I mean, it was occasional times where, of course, you'd get the teleporting teammate or teleporting enemy all over the place, but for the most part, I felt the connection was fine all year. But then again, I'm in the United States, I'm on the East Coast, New York City, so I don't know what kind of servers I'm on, but I frequently would have some people join me from, excuse me, Australia and, you know, some other places, because I guess, from what I heard, connections were less to be desired in certain parts of the world. Another big thing about this game is Guerrilla Games' process in terms of listening to the community, and you know, guys, you got to bear with them. I mean, bear with companies just in general. You know, they've got thousands, millions, whatever you want to call it, people playing the game. They make changes, and in my opinion, again, remember, this is my video. This is all my generalizations and opinions. I felt that they did listen to the community, even though the roadmaps changed and they didn't roll things out as expected in the initial roadmap. They did listen to us. I mean, there was this one time where this one gun, it was a shotgun, the sickle. It got a major nerf because it was OP. Then they nerfed it too much, so I made a video with some friends and we tested it out in private matches. And then they give it a small buff, okay, not a full buff, but you know, it just shows that they listen and they make changes, you know. So I don't know. I'm used to the other studios from COD. I always got to compare it to COD. I'm sorry, guys, because that's the background I come from, where it's tough for them to make any changes, because if they make a change, it affects a gazillion people, and when you have that many people playing a title, absolutely no one is happy. Okay, so here we're looking at Killzone Shadowfall Intercept, which was the 4-player co-op that launched last summer, and I absolutely had a blast. And again, it shows you Guerrilla Games is the type of company that listens to its customers, because when it first rolled out, the gun challenges to unlock guns was just, some of them were just impossible, and were not impossible, but really, really tedious, and it would turn people, or at least turn me off. And then once they changed it, made it a lot easier to get weapons, but it was a blast. And for someone like me that had never played co-op, you know, when I, again, only played multiplayer games prior to this, never played solo campaign, and never played co-op type things. I never played, you know, COD Zombies or, you know, anything like that. So for me, it was my first experience with playing with other players, and I think it also played a role of why I like Destiny PvE so much, and playing with friends against, you know, against hordes of enemies, or against whatever, not an actual person behind their television screen. But Intercept was a blast, and yeah, that's all I really got to say about Intercept. It was a little repetitive sometimes. You know, I was hoping they would roll out different objectives, but you had different modes where you could choose quick, short, long. The long ones are obviously very, very difficult. Well, they got increasingly difficult over the course of, you know, sometimes you could do it in a half hour, sometimes you could do it in an hour. I don't know. I was not as good as a lot of people, but it all depended, was dependent on who you were, you know, teamed up with, or if you went in there with a party. But a lot of fun. So all in all, guys, I absolutely love this game. Can't say it enough. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to what Guerrilla Games has down in the future. You know, they had mentioned to me that they have, like, I think, plans for an overhaul, as well as, you know, another 10 years with this franchise. So again, you know, for me being a noob to Killzone, because this was my first Killzone Shadowfall, my first Killzone experience, once I picked it up, I could not go back. I was on PS4, and I got Killzone for free, actually, because I got 2 dead PlayStation 4s on arrival, and when I first popped it in, I hated it. I thought it was too clunky and slow, and it actually, you had to aim at people and actually put shots into them to kill them, which was new to me coming from Call of Duty, but completely fell in love, and then just put Ghost down completely and was glued to this thing basically up until Destiny launched. And I would definitely recommend this game to anyone, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming down the pike in terms of you know, future Killzones. Not sure what's going on. I know Guerrilla Games does have a new IP. I'm pretty sure it's not a Killzone title, but we'll have to see. So that's it for me, guys. Drop a like in this video if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean, and leave me some comments. What do you guys think? Is there any still subscribers out there from Killzone? I know I kind of had mixed, I don't know. Some people liked me, some people didn't. I think a majority liked me because, look, I was no beast, and I never claimed to be a beast in any game. I put right out there what my KDR was. I think in this game it didn't stay over a 1.01. I'm just happy playing the game and going positive, you know what I mean? But, you know, there was a lot of competitive people, and when they rolled out the clan system, that's where they can go at it. And people got butthurt, and clans disbanded, and all this whatever other drama, you know, within the community. But overall, the community is a very good community. I would say it's the first game I ever played where it was shocking to me. After a game, I heard the words, "Hey man, good game." I was used to awful shit talking and obnoxious music blasting in the background. But the community was really cool. Forums were very helpful. There was a Killzone Shadowfall PS4 Facebook community, which actually spawned the Destiny PS4 community because they got tired of us tired of Tony and I posting Killzone stuff in there. So we said, fuck this, we're gonna go make our own, and now we're up to 12,000 people, which is just unthinkable. So I'm in babble mode, so I'm gonna turn this off now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Take care.